Today on Monkey Life, disabled chimp Chocola has a new friend, and everyone's surprised by just who wants to be her pal.
We saw Chocola and Rodders actually trying to embrace through the mesh, and it was just really nice.
Orangutan babies Kiwi and Saibu try out their restyled playroom, designed to help their confidence and friendship flourish.
We're just trying to sort of bring them together a little bit, and hopefully they'll spend more time together and then they'll seek each other out for reassurance rather than us.
And a wooden puzzle for the woolies proves a great workout. Monkey World in Dorset, buried deep in the English countryside, is the largest sanctuary of its kind on the planet. The team, led by Dr. Alison Cronin, rescue and rehabilitate abused and unwanted primates from all over the world.
Box is secured into place, everything's good.
The park provides a home for more than 250 primates from 24 different species. It's been 7 months since 23-year-old female chimp Chocola arrived at the park from Kenya. The primate care staff have used that time to slowly integrate her into Brian's group of 6. Chocola has now finally met everyone, and the troop are living together as one.
It couldn't have gone better. I am just so pleased that we bothered to sort of take that big leap of faith, hoping that we would be able to offer her a family of her own kind again. And I can happily say right now, with everything crossed and touching wood, that she is now part of Brian's group, which now numbers 7 with Chocola, and it's just gone amazingly well.
The final piece of the jigsaw was Chocola's introduction to Rodders, who can be aggressive when introduced to new faces.
Rodders, we just took it slow and slow and slow until we saw Chocola and Rodders actually trying to embrace through the mesh, and it was just really nice. So we opened the door, and yeah, he's been magic with her ever since. And I don't know whether they see the fact that she's needy, whether they just like her. Who knows, but it's worked out, and indeed this is our smallest group of sort of misfits, oddballs, and special needs group. But I mean, what a better place for Chocola, and I think she's now got a family for life.
With the group all together and enjoying the indoor space, the next major hurdle for Chocola to overcome is to take a leap of faith and step outside into the large outdoor enclosure. The maintenance team have been asked to help by making it easier for her to get from the house to the enclosure. They've taken into account the chimp's disabilities and altered the tunnel system, putting in new slides and a ramp. So far, she's ventured into the tunnels, but is yet to fully commit to taking that next big step.
I just sort of know that she's going to do it in her own time. And it doesn't matter how much we do to encourage her. When she finally makes that decision, it will be the day that she decides to stroll outside. But, you know, as spring's here, you can see all of the pollen floating in the air. I'm hoping that she decides to get outside and get some sunshine, because I know she'll love it.
It's a far cry from Chocola's early life. She was stolen from the wild as a baby when her mother was shot and killed. Chocola still has bullet fragments lodged in her skull from that shocking ordeal. Despite the disabilities it caused, the chimp adapted well under the care of Graziella Cotman in Kenya. But she lived without company of her own kind. Now all that has changed, and Chocola has 6 housemates to interact with.
She likes Brian, but he's not her favorite. Definitely Kangoo or Rodders. Nori's okay. She quite likes Ash. Lulu Lulu can do whatever she wants. She comes and goes and is a law unto herself. So, yeah, just really pleased for her.
Chocola has come a long way in 7 months, although she still has a lot to learn about living with other chimps. And no doubt she'll conquer the trepidation of stepping into the outdoor enclosure in her own time. Gizmo, a much smaller arrival, rescued from the UK pet trade, came to the park 4 months ago. The owner of the Jeffroy's Marmoset realised Gizmo needed to live with others of his own kind and contacted Alison. Once the team were happy he was healthy and not carrying any parasites, he was matched up with another Jeffroy's called Caesar, and the two have been getting on well.
These boys, they do really enjoy each other's company. They are both Jeffroy's Marmosets, which means so they're a little bit larger than the common Marmosets that we usually have here at the park. And they do get on really well with each other. So they groom each other an awful lot. They spend a lot of time to each other. Being a particularly new pair as well, we would expect to see a little bit of tension, particularly both of them being males as well, but they do get on with each other really nicely, and it's great to see here at the park.
Ollie is giving the pair a bit of a treat, smashed avocado in pine cones. It's high in calories, but the enrichment is just what Gizmo needs.
So this is going to be quite an interesting thing for these guys today. They haven't really experienced avocado. It's not something that they regularly have in their diet, but it's something that I think they'll really enjoy today. And it's quite important for Gizmo in particular because he's just a little bit more underweight than we would like. We need him to get him up to his target weight at the moment. And this avocado is a little bit more fatty and full of carbohydrates. So it'll be really important for him being able to have this as a little treat today.
As Ollie prepares the delicacy, he has an interested onlooker.
This is Caesar up behind us in the tunnel. So you can obviously see what we're doing here at the moment and obviously what I'm preparing down here on the ground for him. So you've just got him outside of the enclosure at the moment until I'm able to get in there and put all this up for them, and then we'll let them into the enclosure and hopefully they'll be able to really enjoy themselves and have a good time in there.
With the pine cones filled, Ollie places them all around the Marmoset's enclosure. Time to see what Gizmo and Caesar make of them.
Come on, boys!
The two Marmosets take their time and seem reluctant to even set foot in the enclosure. After a bit of toing and froing in the tunnels, Gizmo is the first to take the plunge. And after one last check, Caesar follows him out.
Good boy, Gears.
Gizmo has a lot to learn about being a marmoset. As a pet trade animal, he's had little experience. He still shows no interest in insects and grubs, normally a marmoset favourite. And so far today, the avocado isn't on his radar either. In fact, both marmosets are ignoring the healthy treat.
With anything new that these guys might experience, they're obviously going to be cautious. They're going to be a little bit wary about what's gone on in the enclosure, what's changed. They can tell, they can smell that we've been in there. So they're just being a little bit more cautious. Gizmo's starting to alarm call a little bit. He's just making sure that everything is going to be safe for him and Caesar. So hopefully soon they'll both start to dive into the enrichment and the avocado that we've put in for them.
After a few more minutes of waiting and watching, Ollie decides to try and make the snack more enticing. With the pair back in the tunnel, he adds some marmoset gum to the pine cones.
I'm just going to give them this gum, which is a little tree sap supplement, which is what they would naturally feed out in the wild. And these guys do really enjoy this, so I'm just going to give this a little bit of a go, put this on the pine cone, see if that can get their interest going, and then see if we can actually get them to start eating that avocado. So yeah, this is just a little help for them.
Surely the pair won't be able to resist. Ollie lets the two marmosets back into the enclosure. Once again, they're on their guard. New things appear to make them both cautious. Gizmo and Caesar eye up Ollie's enticements, but hold back. New experiences for the primates aren't always successful, but he's not too disheartened.
no enrichment is failed enrichment. It's still getting them moving, getting them thinking about new things that's been going on.
It's been almost 3 weeks since Alison collected 4 male lemurs from a private collection in Kettering. They've settled in well at their temporary home, the Baboon House, newly built for 6 of the species stuck in the Lebanon and awaiting rescue. The primate care staff now have the challenging task of introducing the 4 new arrivals to the rest of the park's lemurs. They've decided to do it in stages, and earlier in the week, 3 of the park's original lemurs, Himal and twin brothers Indiana and Sirius, were brought across from Malagasy to join the newbies.
Our 3 older boys, Indiana, Sirius and Himal, all of whom have got a few sort of health issues and things, they already get a bit of a hard time from our young twins, so we're thinking if we can get them in with the new boys first, then maybe they'll have a nice new sort of alliances, and then when the more boisterous boys get added to the intro group, they'll be coming in with the old boys already having support.
The 4 new male lemurs, Steve, Trev, Ben and Dave, were first mixed together as they'd been living in different groups. They were kept apart from the park's lemurs, separated by an empty bedroom. After a couple of nights, Himal, Indiana and Sirius were let into that bedroom to have a closer look at the newbies through the mesh, but without any physical contact. It all went reasonably well. All 7 remained calm, although Sirius was determined to scent mark and claim his new territory. Now the team have decided to move on to stage 2 of the introductions. Himal and Indiana are going to meet Steve, Dave and Ben. Trev, who attacked his dad Ben the other day, causing some damage, including a cut near his eye, has been separated off in a bedroom on his own for now.
These things just come out of nowhere and they've not been together since, so we may put him in that mix in the thought that if we've got some of our boys in there, his focus is not going to be on Ben, because a one-on-one can sometimes just escalate it. So we're just going to gauge everybody's moods and go with the flow.
Ali throws in a scatter of sweet corn to help keep the lemurs distracted. Then the team opens the slides separating them all. Everything remains calm. Despite having only 1 leg, Ben is at ease moving around the branches with Himal and Indiana nearby. Steve's more interested in the food than meeting new faces. All the lemurs seem to be relaxed around each other. Although after a while, Dave does try scent flicking at Himal, who takes no notice.
I think Himal was brilliant there.
Throughout the meeting, Trev can only watch on, seeing what he's missing. After a while, Dave starts to get a bit overconfident, and the team decide that's enough for one day.
Dave seems a bit...
The thing I'm thinking is he's gotten a bit cocky, and whether we've got 3 of our boys, he might think twice, but it can go either way.
It's been such a good start, the team don't want things to start going downhill.
Yeah, so you tell him. That was Indy telling him, no, mate. The boys.
I think it was a bit of a mixed bag. There was quite a bit of tension. Positives, Ben seems quite comfortable with Indy and Himal. Steve is Steve. He was pretty focused on food most of the time. It's Dave. Dave seems like a bit of a reprobate. He's testing himself, it seems like, against the new boys, finding out where he sits in the pecking order. And I don't think he'll like the answer if he finds out, but we need to just keep an eye. Luckily, everyone was level-headed. No one went for anyone properly. But yeah, we might need a little attitude shift from Dave.
Sharon and Ali decide to separate the lemurs and put them back into their original bedrooms.
Do you want to leave them with 2 rooms each and our guys with 1, so they can have the tunnels?
Yeah, just do that.
Sorry, Benny boy.
It's been a positive day, and given the primate care staff food for thought. During the coming weeks, they'll try lots of combinations to see who gets on best together. Eventually, the aim is for all the lemurs to enjoy life together at the lemur house and the wonderful Malagasy enclosure. It's been 4 months since the park welcomed 2 baby orangutans, Saibu and Kiwi, and in that time, they've come on leaps and bounds. They both spend their days down at the orangutan nursery in a specially adapted bedroom, either together or within sight of each other, and the 5 orangutans who live there. Today, primate care staff member Donna is adapting their main playroom.
We're just making a few changes to the bedroom that we have in the nursery at the moment for Kiwi and Saibu. At the moment, well, from the beginning, they've had this green cargo net in as a bit as a safety for them, just in case, especially Saibu wobbles off the platforms, and we don't really want them going all the way to the floor. But now they're both moving around a lot better, so today's the day that we're going to take that out. Obviously, we'll add a lot of other furniture so that if they do go down, they can easily come back up again. But yeah, we'll see what they think of it.
With Kiwi in the other bedroom and Saibu having his afternoon nap, Donna can get on with the changes. The cargo net is removed and, in its place, go lots of hanging toys for the pair to grab and move around on. Having the full height will give the babies more space to play.
Also, it just is another way of preparing them for when they move on to other areas in the house, whether that be another bedroom or perhaps a playroom as well. So yeah, it was a great starting point, but we have to make steps to move them along, and removing them is one of that. Hello, you coming this way? Oh, good boy. Come on then.
Saibu is first to try out the newly styled play area. Kiwi, who's waiting next door, can be a little full on. So Donna lets Saibu get used to the new area first.
We probably are pushing him on a little bit quicker than we normally would, but it's just getting that balance of making sure that Saibu is comfortable and happy and he has the reassurance that he needs, but also it's important that we're not holding Kiwi back. So obviously there is the age gap, so we're just trying to sort of bring them together a little bit, and hopefully they'll spend more time together and then they'll seek each other out for reassurance rather than us.
Saibu seems happy, negotiating the space calmly and without incident.
Good girl.
As a result, Donna decides to let Kiwi, who's 7 months older, join him.
Good girl, he's so brave. So brave. What do you reckon?
The new look doesn't faze Kiwi. She's very confident, and soon both baby orangutans are exploring and having fun. It's another step towards their integration with the rest of the gang at the nursery. One of the park's woolly monkey groups are in for a bit of fun today. Primate care staff member Ali has come up with a novel idea. He's made new feeders out of logs, cutting out round discs of wood with little indentations to place the food. He's stacking them together and hanging them around the enclosure.
I haven't got a name for these yet. I've seen them called cookie logs, because they look a bit like cookies, I guess. But these are for the barn woolly group. The idea is that they have to hang or suspend themselves using their tail from something high up. Then a bit of manipulation, use their muscles, lift these up, find out what's underneath. Bit of coordination involved as well, so yeah, we'll get a bit of exercise out of these guys.
The log feeders, stuffed with a mix of nuts, seeds and a bit of fruit, are for Manny's troop of 5. Woolly monkeys are arboreal, so this challenge should be perfectly suited to their skill set.
They should be able to do this quite easily, to be honest, but we'll have to wait and see. Once they get over the initial shock of something completely new in the enclosure, yeah, they should be able to handle it, lifting bits up, putting other things in, and we'll see, hopefully all their tails work and they can just do it while they're suspended.
Alpha male Manny leads the way. He's one of 3 boys in the group, the others being Carlos and Cassius. The females are Oriana and Isla. It's the only all-adult woolly monkey group at the park. Isla has rejected her babies in the past, and Oriana has high blood pressure, so there are no plans for this troop to breed. The log feeders have immediately caught their attention. Manny tackles one using his teeth to try and force the logs apart. But his technique needs a bit of work, and he gives up. It's not a straightforward task. The group need to figure out where the food is hidden and how to reach it. It's proving to be a full body and mind workout. Carlos is first to solve the puzzle. The largest and probably strongest in the group, he manages to lift 2 of the log discs and reaps his reward. Oriana demonstrates how woolly monkeys use their prehensile tail as a 5th limb. Anchored to the cargo net, it supports her whole body weight, allowing her to use her hands and feet to manipulate the logs apart. Manny may be the alpha male, but it's Oriana who rules the roost in this group.
She can be very full on. She's very bossy, even with the keepers, especially with the other monkeys. And she can be very reactive as well. So whenever there's something new, she can either be very interested in it or start screaming while she's enjoying it. So yeah, she's very loud, we'll put it that way.
All the woolies are getting involved. Cassius is another using his prehensile tail as an anchor, but he struggles to lift more than one of the logs. Manny is at full stretch tackling his. The enclosure is perfect for woolly monkeys. It's very green with lots of natural planting and plenty of height, making it ideal for this arboreal species. Today's experiment was something a bit new for the group and has worked well. All of the woolies have had a go, working their bodies and brains. Ali will leave the log feeders in place for a few days so the woolly monkeys can revisit them whenever they want. Next time on Monkey Life. Diabetic golden-cheeked gibbon Alex needs dental treatment, but the operation is complicated by her condition.
We are having to make slight alterations and allowances in the anaesthetic protocol to make sure that her blood glucose doesn't go too low or too high through the procedure.
And orangutan matriarch O'Sheen enjoys playtime with youngster Hujan.